morning, boys and girls. It's Saturday morning, like the 27th. Hey, it's my sister Ev's birthday today. Happy birthday, sis. Love ya. Anyway, I'm down here on the pine job. I didn't do much videoing this week. Just flat out like a lizard drinking, so didn't have time. But anyway, down here, kind of on the second piece here. I'm going to cut a few loads of pine. Taylor's been running this, but Taylor had to go up to Rhode Island there. His granddad had some issues, so say a prayer for the family there. Marv's wife Heidi, her dad, went in for stents and had a stroke, so I don't know. It didn't look good. They all went up there. He was on life support, so sad. But anyway, keep them in your prayers and thoughts. So, but they had to run up there. So anyway, Tay's been doing a great job. He's been learning Kimmy, and he secretly really loves it. I know he does. So anyway, I'll cut some and have a chat. Let everybody know what's going on a little bit here. And, got a lot of stuff on the brewing right now. Some stuff I can talk about, some I can't right at the moment. Most of it's good. A few troubling issues, you know. I gotta get. I'm gonna cut a couple loads here, and then I'm gonna run down and start working on my cleanup work. So I don't want to get deep water with the DEP. They're all right. I mean, they've been decent with me, but I gotta get that stuff cleaned up. So we got a break in the rain until tonight, you know. Yeah, it poured yesterday. We didn't work in the woods yesterday because it was just pouring. So we did some work around the shop and all that happy stuff. But man, yeah, it's shaping up like last year. Just rain. We had that 2 or 3 week of nice weather there, like about in the middle of March, unbelievable enough. And then probably 3 or 4 weeks. First couple of weeks of April was pretty good, but boy, now it's just, we're in that wet pattern, and I'm hoping it doesn't last. But next week, same thing, rain all week, showers, you know, thunderstorms. As soon as it starts getting warm, you know, we get, because, you know, it gets, you know, the evaporation process starts out in the Midwest, and, you know, it all ends up right on top of us. What's coming off the lakes, coming up the Ohio Valley. This place is like a weather toilet. It's like literally everything swirls right around here and it just dumps right here. So it's a lovely place other than that, but my God, the weather here is just horrible. I mean, I know it's been wet everywhere, but it's typically wet here. Never mind when it's extra wet, you know. So whatever. So we got a few things brewing. I'll inform you as I see fit. Maybe some big changes. I don't know. Changes for the better, I think. I'll keep you informed. I'm not going to say anything right now because everything's totally up in the air. But anyway, like I said, I'll keep you informed. Hope everybody's doing good. Thanks everybody for subscribing, and to all the old subscribers and to all the new subscribers. I thank you from the bottom of my little purple piss pumping heart. But really like it. I think we're like 2330 or something now. That's a lot of people. That's a small crowd, you know, or a big crowd actually, I guess. But appreciate y'all, and appreciate everybody leaving cool comments and stuff like that. I can't remember now. Who was it? Fire Captain Jim or something. Hey buddy. Anyway, yeah, he commented last week about that video I put out. He says, "Is that thing cutting does that really cut that slow? I don't know. No, this is a nice sharp chain, so you can see the difference. Watch, it'll zip it right off. You know? No, that chain was duller in the hull. I should have sharpened it before I did my... I forgot. It was getting dull. I got out and did some other things. Made some phone calls and pickup truck. And I thought, I'll make a little quick video, and I forgot to sharpen it. And it's like, wow, whatever. Yeah, you can hear it like missing and chattering. He's like, is that thing always that slow? No, it's duller than an old garden home. So that was my bad. Today's the Bloomberg show. I was gonna go, but I'm glad I didn't actually. I mean, no offense to the show. I would have loved to go on, but I just got so much stuff to do. And with Marv and Tay having to go up home because of the family issues, I thought I better come down and do some of this. So there's some wood on the ground for Monday. I think Butchie's gonna skid some of this and process it up. But anyway, and then I'm gonna go. This will work out good if I do this for a couple hours, get a couple loads on the ground, and then I'm gonna go over to the other job and start doing some dozer work, clean up that stuff that I got complaints about. I gotta fix that up. And, maybe tomorrow I'll do some mulching, seeding and mulching. We'll see. But I don't know. It's supposed to rain again, so if that happens, I'm not gonna do that. But you know, whatever. I'll be just happy to get some of this stuff cleaned up. Like I said, I got a lot of it cleaned up a few weeks ago. Then it started raining again, and you know, whatever, it just never ends. So anyway, it'd be nice to get that stuff done. And they gotta take me probably 3-4 hours to clean up what the problem is. What happened on that job was we had so much trouble getting roads bonded in this particular township last year. They were all pissy with me about, you're not going to use our roads, and you're not going to do this, and you're not going to do that. So that's panned out pretty well now, because I did a lot of work with them, and they realized that I'm not like a fly-by-night who's going to leave them stranded and all that. So that's pretty good. But it cost me a lot of money to comply with them. And what happened was I didn't get a stream permit. I actually didn't know. A guy's supposed to be taking care of that. He wasn't very good at it. He's not with me anymore. But anyway, I didn't even realize it was a big enough drain to have a permit. I think it's 135 acres. You're supposed to. I don't drain that much, but they're claiming it does. But I think they look at the whole thing downstream and everything, or whatever upstream of that. There isn't no 125 acres in it. But the thing starts basically out of a creek bank, like a spring, and just above where we crossed it. But whatever, beside the point, they're claiming I didn't get a permit, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, it's like a $25,000 fine, or whatever. I mean, whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't have done anything different if I had a permit or not. All I did is put culverts in it, pull it, brush it. They're claiming the brush shouldn't be there, which to me doesn't make much sense because it's a pretty accepted forestry, you know, pretty accepted forestry practice to use brush, you know, to control mud, keep you up out of the mud. They all want you to use this silt fence and hay bales and this and that, and it's like, that works all right, I guess, if you're in a construction site where you're just gonna put it up and drive by it with something, you know, a high lift with a bucket full of stone or gravel or something. But you can't, that stuff doesn't work when you're dragging trees back and forth, and it just doesn't work. It's not tall enough, you get mud moving, you know, so we use brush, and that's what we do. We take the brush, all the slash piles, and you line them up, and it makes a beaver dam. I mean, it looks like crap while you're working it. It looks kind of shitty while you're working in it, but all you got to do later is just basically, you know, if it's hoe it back up, pull the brush out, pull it on top as like a mulch. Maybe you can throw some grass seed down if you want. I don't know what the obsession is with throwing grass, but you know, whatever. I mean, wood brush makes the best mulch mat you could possibly ever want. And then as it rots, it it might take a few years where if you put hay down, you get green grass in a couple of weeks, which, again, if you want green grass growing in your timber lot, that's not exactly what I wanted to introduce a bunch of foreign grass seed stuff to the forest. But I guess everybody, I don't know. My basic question is, or my point is, the brush, the mulch mat rots, turns into black dirt, controls everything, controls the erosion perfectly. And I don't think these guys realize that that's an accepted practice or something. So, I don't know. I don't want to say much on the phone. When I meet with them, I want to explain all that. They're going to explain what's expected of me, which is fine. I know all, I know what they want with this stuff, but it doesn't work. I don't know whether they realize that. Nobody says anything. Everybody goes along with this stuff, and it's like, it's a waste of time most of the time, I think the way we do it works good. And it's becoming more and more acceptable. That's hard to do when you have a hand crew. They can't. Hand crew's not gonna move a bunch of brush into an area, and you can't do that by hand. But with machines, you can do this stuff. You can use the grapple and grab pumps of brush and put them, and then when you get this mud flow, and you can't help it. I don't know how to stop it, unless it just don't work when it's raining. And that would be like around here. Around here, you might work literally 5 weeks, 6 weeks out of the year. How do you do that? You can't run a business like that. You just can't. So these questions aren't ever addressed in like the SFI classes, and the best management practices. Nobody ever